Good evening and welcome to the news brought to you by the Kuwait Malayalikal Group. The headlines for today, Tuesday, the 30th of March 2021 is as follows. The second shipment of AstraZeneca vaccine will arrive tomorrow and the third next week. New regulations to amend the labour market. Fitch predicts Kuwait's economy to recover, rise in oil prices and increase spending. Smith's detection to deploy screening equipment at Kuwait airport. Kuwait government takes constitutional oath before parliament. Now for the news in detail. Sources inform that the Oxford vaccine against the COVID-19 will arrive in Kuwait tomorrow, while a third batch will arrive next week. The sources estimated the number of doses at about 250,000 doses in the second shipment and the same in the third dose. They said that the Ministry of Health will reopen health centers for vaccinations as the vaccine will be received in health areas and hospitals because of the ease with which it is cooled and kept at a normal refrigerator temperature of 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. A specialized committee comprising representatives of 6 government agencies has put in place new regulations to amend labour market conditions and fix the imbalances. A report issued by the committee revealed that the strategy relies on encouraging economic activities to spend projects that rely upon technology more than manpower. This intends to reduce the need for more expatriate workers and increase productivity. Regarding the recruitment of new expat arrivals, government agencies have implemented the system of accreditation of academic qualifications as a condition for renewing work permits. In addition, the system also plans to allow the registration of workers in the private sector not exceeding the period of its project implementation, with the inability to transfer the labour during the continuation of the project. Fitch predicted that the Kuwaiti oil economy will perform better and the oil prices in 2021 is expected to increase due to high oil demands. This will lead to a large push in the country's economic growth. The Fitch team specializing in the pharmaceutical and healthcare sector believes that the access of consumers in Kuwait to the vaccine is likely to have strong household spending in the second half of 2021. On the other hand, the POS data in Kuwait indicates that the recovery has already started since the third quarter of 2020 after easing the curfew measures. Smith's Detection, a leading threat detection and security technology company, said that it secured a key contract to supply a full suite of passenger baggage screening equipment for Kuwait International Airport's new Terminal 2, which is currently under construction. The contract includes the supply and installation of 70 into high-scan 6040 to CTIX computed tomography X-rays. This will allow passengers to leave electronic devices and liquids in their baggage. Smith's Detection said the C3 approved systems also deliver a very high level of explosives detection. Kuwait Airport's Terminal 2 is intended to become an international transit hub, which will have the ability to handle 25 million passengers annually. The project is being led by the Kuwaiti Ministry of Public Works, with Limak Insat as the primary contractor. Kuwait's Prime Minister and ministers took a constitutional oath before the parliament session on Tuesday in line with Article 91 of the Constitution. His Highness the Amir Sheikh Nawaf Al Ahmad Al Jaber Al Sabah, assigned on January 24th, His Highness Sheikh Sabah Khalid Al Ahmad Al Sabah as Prime Minister. His Highness the Amir signed a decree on March 2nd approving the new cabinet, which took the constitutional oath the next day. In other news, The embassy in Kuwait will launch a 2-year-long celebration activity to mark the 75th anniversary of India's independence on Wednesday, 31st March 2021. The celebration will continue until 15th August 2023. As a part of the celebration, Indian Embassy in Kuwait will launch the activities on Wednesday. The celebrations will begin with the logo launch. The virtual event will start at 10:15 hours on 31st March 2021. Thank you for tuning in. This news was brought to you by the Kuwait Malayalikal Group. Tune in tomorrow for more local news. Have a good night.